Dan Norris with the Sons of Slambo. We are here at Port Maw, which is an 8-year-long running narrative apocalypse game. We partner with our sister clubs like Weapon Skill 10 in the United Kingdom, other groups in Australia to put on a large apocalypse game. What typically happens is the games will start in Australia. By the time Australia has finished, it moves to the UK. The UK results come in, and then it comes into Texas. So what the results of Australia affect the UK, the results in the UK affect the United States, and then we pool up all the total points all together. So it's a fun way to really branch out. And we donate all the proceeds to charity. So here in Texas, our charity is Clarity Child Guidance Center. Clarity Child Guidance Center serves the children of South Texas. 1 in 5 children suffer from mental illness here, and it's a premier hospital for children that suffer mental illness. So all proceeds from this event go to help them. It's a great way to enjoy gaming, big apocalypse game, and help out those in need. You know, I was really honored to be part of one of the Warhammer Heroes, the Port Maw event, because of our work with disaster relief with some of the local hurricanes like Hurricane Maria, Hurricane Harvey, and of course Port Maw really got us there. But the reality is everybody out there in the hall deserves it. We've all come together and pitched in, and so it was a wonderful experience to go to Adepticon and meet some of the Warhammer community people. But at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, especially for our Sons of Slambo brothers, making meaningful gaming memories, having great experiences, and just building fellowship with others. Most of the people that play 40K and some of those other events, you play tournament games, and so that's a smaller amount. But they've got all these great rules and storylines with epic models like giant gargants and emperor titans and those types of things. And our local club, we like to get some of the Forge World models and put them together, but we didn't really have a place to play them. And so when Games Workshop released the Apocalypse rules about 8 years ago, we decided to get together and play them. And so this whole event started at our friend's house. We got together and we played a Rin's World battle. So if you're familiar with the storylines, it was a 36,000 point battle. Over the years, it's grown immensely large. You know, this year alone, we have just 216,000 painted points of models in the hall here, not including our friends in other countries. Last year was a little bit larger. We actually logged all together between the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia, 420,000 points of painted models. So in narrative apocalypse games, it's like writing a story together. So one of the things that we do for several months before the battle is we award people points for painted pictures that they've posted online to influence people to paint their armies. Another thing we do is we give them points for fluff. So if they write storylines that fit into the overall narrative, we give them points that they can actually use in the event. What's a lot of fun about this is we've built a whole world around a port called Port Maw, which is in the center of the Gothic sector. We found an old map in an old Battlefleet Gothic book and essentially have fleshed it out. And so over those 8 years, we have worlds that have experienced exterminatus. We've had others that have pitched back and forth. And the main one that inevitably always gets focused on is Port Maw. So it's right in the center. So if you're Orc, Tyranid, Imperial, whoever else, you want to own that because it is the essential jumping off point for everywhere in the sector. Last year, the forces of disorder, mainly Chaos and Orcs, narrowly were defeated. This year, they're actually in the lead. So it'll be interesting to see where they end up by the end of the day.